Okay, today doing something a little different. I am comparing consumer fireworks you can buy, no license, nothing needed, and professional, which is your 1.3. You need your Type 54 license. So we're going to work small, work our way up. I'll compare them. I'll actually even weigh them. I got a scale here, and then we'll shoot them off. So got yourself a little itty bitty 1 inch shell. I think it's probably 1 inch, little tiny. So I'm going to set him right there. Next one up. I want to light one of these off too. This is, I'm guessing, your basic canister shell. It just comes with its own tube. You're probably going to hear the dog over there trying to mess with the cat, or breathing, one of the two. And you shoot it as is. I'm betting it's probably just a canister shell. Yeah, looks like one. Definitely not a ball shell. Put that one there for size. This is your regular canister shell. Biggest shell you can buy without a license. I think they're limited 60 grams of gunpowder, I believe, something like that. Put that one there, about the same size. Then we start getting into 1.3. Well, you can do 1.4 Pro, which gets a little bigger, but I'm going straight to the good stuff. This is 3-inch shell. Size, not a huge difference, but when you go from consumer to 3-inch, if you go from a 3 to a 4-inch, it's not just 1 inch bigger, the volume of a circle. I don't know. That's way more knowledge than what I know, so I'm not gonna mess with that. It's a lot bigger. Then we have 4-inch shell. Hoping these all stand up. If not, I might have to just lay them down. 4-inch shell, getting a little bigger. 3-inch, I don't go any smaller than this when I do my displays. 4-inchers, you can still get those really cheap, and they have a great effect. Then we've got 5-inch, starting to get up there. These, you notice a difference when you get 5-inch, you really start noticing a big difference. Then we got 6. If I'm going to be honest, 5 to 6, there's a difference. The effects might last a little longer in the air with a 6, but to the untrained eye, they look pretty close to the same. And then we've got an 8-inch. This is big step from 6 to 8. You can get a lot bigger. You can get 10s, 12s, 16s, 24s, whatever. You're going to pay a lot of money. It's a lot. And actually, just the price difference from 6 to 8 is well over $100 per shell. It's kind of crazy. What we could do is actually weigh out. Let's see if that zeroed out. Did that zero out? Yeah, shaking your head, yes. All right, so let's weigh these. Let me make sure this thing is in grams here quick. It is in grams. So obviously this isn't just weighing the black powder. You go by halves with a shell for black powder weight. It's 50% of the overall weight. So you're limited to 50. And a consumer, what are these? 185. Whatever half of that is, I'll put it on the screen. I'm not doing quick math. All right, we'll weigh a 4. See what we got here. What do we got? 365, correct? Yeah, make sure I'm reading that right upside down. I'll also put that weight on the screen. And we'll get here to a 5-inch. Whatever that ends up weighing, we'll do half of that. Let's go to a 6-inch. What are we looking like there? Ooh, we're getting there. Yeah, 15, 20. That's pretty good weight. Not bad. And then we'll go for 8-inch. I can fit this thing on here without it rolling off. Stay. There we go. Look at that. Well, we're over 3,000 grams. So half of that, you're looking over 1,500 grams of gunpowder in one shell versus 50. So yeah, it's a big step up. And that is only the shells. I can't get this thing to shut off. Let's look at the cake differences. My mic died. Probably sounded like crap anyways. If it does, I'm sorry. Amazon special, thought I'd give it a try. As I was saying, 500-gram cake. Consumer, that's a good cake. Probably won't light that one off. That one's got a neat effect. I still do like consumer cakes. Sometimes you find some cool stuff. So now we'll go to professional cake. We got this behemoth. This thing is 36 shots. You may be thinking, wow, I wonder, that's packaged pretty well. A lot of padding in there. No, it is form fitted to the box. This cake is literally the size of the box. I weighed it before. It's right around 40 pounds. So yeah, there's your difference in cake. And you can even get bigger cakes than this, to be honest with you. You can get some that are 200 some shot, but these are 2.5-inch tubes, I think, 36 2.5-inch shells. So yeah, we're gonna light all these off. We'll compare, see, trying to keep the camera in the exact same spot. So I'll probably almost have it'll be zoomed out for me to be the same distance away with this as I'll need with the 8-inch, because the 8-inch ones go up 750, 800 feet. I'm guessing this will probably go up 125. So I'm gonna have to be zoomed out. So might look a little weird, but I want to leave the camera in the same spot so you can clearly tell the height difference. So that's the plan. Gonna go outside, get the tubes set up. Gonna fire it with the Cobra. Obviously, you get into this stuff, you want to be far enough away with the right table of distance where you're safe. You're away from buildings, whatever, you name it. We just got rain all day, so I don't have to worry about fires, which is awesome. Yeah, remotely fire it, safe distance, and just have a good time shooting off fireworks. That's what we do. I did try to use E-Match and tape it to the consumer stuff. I know you can poke the cakes, but kind of running out of daylight. So I'm really hoping that these guys go off. We're gonna have, first off, we're gonna have the 28 shot finale. It'll go into this big cake. Then we will go to the 1-inch shell. The regular consumer one here will go to 3-inch, 4. So we have 3 3-inch shells, 2 4s, a 5, a 6, and then this big hoss, big ol' 8. So, see how this thing goes. All right, this is the angle that we're going with. So you can see the ground is just down here, but I'm gonna need it to get the pro stuff. It might be up here. I might even have to grab the phone and tilt it. So let's see if we can get this thing to fire the way it's supposed to, I guess. So let's try one right from the get-go. I'll be dang, it did work. That's good news. Not a bad little cake. I think we got to try the big one. That's what's coming up. Holy Toledos. I gotta move the camera back, people. Man, that's a difference. That's how high we are, by the way. Nice. That's a good cake. All right, we've got the little 1-inch shell, hopefully. There you go. Absolute unit. All right, now we got the kind of regular canister here. Maybe. Yep. It's not bad. All right, now we have a 3-inch shell. We'll actually have 3 of them. Okay, we have salutes. I think all three might be salutes. We'll find out. Ooh, there it goes. All right. It's still echoing. Holy cow. All right, I think this one might not be a salute. I gotta tilt this back.
That's 3-inch?
That's a 3-inch. I might have to grab the phone because these are just gonna be too high. All right, now we have a 4-inch. Tilt her back. All right, we got another 4 coming. All right. Yeah, considering I have to tilt this back every time to get it, just kind of goes to show you how much higher these go. Here's a 5. Wow, we got to tilt this way back.
Oh, geez.
Still echoing. All right, now got ourselves a 6. I'm really gonna have to tilt this back. Yeah, we're going way back, pretty much vertical. That was a really nice shell.
That's a cool one.
That was a really nice shell. All right, the grand finale. Here's the 8. Let's go for it. Oh, that's just unreal.